Right, you might remember this ice water roof showed us this. This psyop. It's always the government. When you see something like this organized, it's the government. It's not random people just dressing themselves up like this. You're kidding me. People don't do this. Only the government does this. Anti-G20 activists. No, they're not activists. Of course they're not activists. Just a bunch of people paid to run this psyop. And what does that remind you of? People having been in a tsunami, trust me, that's what it's supposed to remind you of. Or a water disaster, the submarine missile boom of Seattle. Now let's, I want to go back a couple of images. All right, gone too far. Let's see. Yeah, right, okay, good. Now, those nice people at Macy's have given us a countdown to the Seattle false flag. 8 days to go. Okay, they have their website here. And it celebrates 100 years from the 20s to right up until 2017 in this parade. You know, the watershed moment. Now, as you can see here, you've got another grey figure. Greyed out figure. Just like the people being harvested by the green man, the devil, harvest, all greyed out, you see? Again, they're being harvested. America is being harvested for the Macy's 91st Thanksgiving Day Parade. Seattle false flag date. Or the start of it. Combined disasters. Rogue boomer car. Ballistic missile submarine. Pulsed tsunamis. Quakes. God knows what else. All kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's get back to that. Now, the guy in the front, the balloon in the front is a grayed out baseball player. And can you see that clearly? And it is this one. It's this one. Mr. Gray here. It says 34th Street celebrates its 70th anniversary. Right, well, Rufus Cat made a video on the 7s and the 70s and how 3/11 next year is the 70th day of the year. But I'm thinking, yeah, it's 23rd of November coming up next Thursday, trust me. With the return of Harold the baseball player balloon to the 91st annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Route 91 Harvest. Route 91 to the 91st annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's pointing, the Las Vegas operation is pointing directly. Route 91 Harvest at the parade, the 91st parade. Next Thursday. The harvest of the people in America by the devil, Puck, Pan, Hob, the Green Man. And he appears for the first time ever. Yeah, we know why he appears for the first time ever on the parade with his own float. He's come to harvest America. So, tell me if you think this is the little boy, yeah? The nuke hoax, the Enola Gay bomb. I don't know. Could well be, huh? Representing. Right. Pier 91, Seattle, is a cruise ship pier. It's got a name. I'll get to it in a second. So it's here. Here's the Space Needle. And the Great Wheel, the Amun-Ra wheel, the Isis wheel here. Sun disk of Ra, Isis. So you got your targets. The crown of Hiram Abiff, Space Needle. The sun disk of Ra, Isis here. The Ferris Bueller wheel. And Pier 91. Right, and there's a 91st Street. Let's see, I'm going to go through these images. I've already shown you that Thor Ragnarok. Where is he? There Bear with me, see if I can find Thor Ragnarok. Oh, whatever. You know. Thor Ragnarok has just come out, and it's a series. Ragnarok is a series of future events, the occurrence of various natural disasters, which won't be natural, not naturally caused anyway, and the subsequent submersion of the world in water. Right. We always knew it was enchantment under the sea, the submarine, missile, boom, etc. And the pulse, Orlando Pulse. So, there's so much more. I just have to go through the images as they come now. Let's have a look. Right, so you've got 91st Street, Seattle. I did a video on this a couple of years ago. The First Avenue South looks like the yellow brick road. Well, let's face it. Seattle is the Emerald City, Oz. That's what it's known as. Wizard of Oz, Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Well, leads directly to Seattle. There it is. There's your Yellow Brick Road, First Avenue South. Okay, showed you this in a video. Oh God, 2 years ago. Smith Cove. Remember that name? That's terminal, the cruise terminal, and Pier 91, Seattle, Smith Cove. So just remember that name. It might come up in next week. Here it is, Magnolia Bridge. Everything in Seattle is Freemason. Remember that film, Magnolia? The Magnolia Lodges all over the place, like the Aurora Lodges and the Aurora Bridge in Seattle. Yes, it is just one giant ritual, satanic, Freemason, Zionist, Israeli temple to Solomon. Yeah, with the Key Arena, Solomon's Key Arena, Seattle. Anyway, there's your Pier 91, Seattle. Coldplay. Exactly 2 months before the event, before the Black Op, September the 23rd, exactly 23rd, they played in the Head Full of Dreams tour. I don't know what these toucans represent and all this. This is pretty much a Space Needle kind of effect here. You tell me what you can see there. I don't know. I mean, someone on a cloud getting raptured up. I don't know. So there you go. Thanksgiving Day, 2017. November 23rd, 2017. Thor's Day. Right? Thor Ragnarok. Submersion in water. Future events. Water disaster. There you go. There's your date of the Seattle false flag. There it is. Thor Ragnarok. Water disaster. Seattle and Las Vegas, the only two names on that map. Las Vegas comes first, then Seattle. The next big parade after Las Vegas is the biggest parade in America, which is the Thanksgiving parade. The ultimate mockery of the Goyim in America, which is 98.5% of Americans that are Goyim, are not Jewish. Yeah? So I don't think they care. They'll do whatever they like to America. And then you get the blackouts on the back of it. Oh yeah. And you do see submarines in this movie around here. Yeah, you do. You do. There's more. Yeah, well, yeah, Tower Heist, the parade, the Macy's parade is in Tower Heist. And everything else. And I'm going to go into Tower Heist again. I'm going to try and find to see if I've saved my Tower Heist videos from months ago before they terminated my channels. Maybe I've saved those Tower Heist videos. If not, I'm still going to do Tower Heist again. It's the key movie with Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 23. There, right there, 23. There's your date. Right in front of you. Hidden in plain sight. Put your shades on for the nuke hoax blast. 32-23, 22-23. And the pulse here, Orlando Pulse 6/12/16, which relates to this because of the pulse, which is in the movie Battleship. It's in Oh God, what's the other movies it's in? Tons of movies. The hint to the pulse. Oh, Kong Skull Island. Yes, that actually shows you the pulse, the offshore pulse on the Wanda Fuca plate, with all that magma, huge amount of magma off the coast of Vancouver, Seattle, and Portland. There you go, very clear. 2, 3. See the way they've done it? If you put them together, it comes up 32, Chez Louise. But if you put it above like this, it's clever. 2, 3, 23. Right there. 32, 22, 23. Right, bum bum. Kid Cudi. Thanks to Zerda and CoolCoolDaddy for your links again. Thank you very much. You got the old Ferris wheel explosion here in Seattle on the 22nd, one day before. I reckon he's gonna hightail it out of there as soon as his set is finished. I think CoolCoolDaddy gave me this one. That's a good one, eh? The final flag. Think about it. The final false flag by the Masons. The 32nd degree Masons. 23. End. Mario Mason, huh? The final false flag. See? Yeah. It is the final false flag of the 9/11 trilogy. Yeah, the West Coast hit, Hirama Biff, America, Jesus. And yes, Kid Cudi, I think Miss Concealed Reality, she looked it up, and he's got a new wicked, awesome record label, right? Wicked, the Wicked Witch of the West. Yes, and he's there. He's there one day before. Another boule Zionist pawn in the industry, like they all are. I better stop it there, but yeah. There it is. That's it. That's the date. It's not the location, I don't think. I don't think it's New York yet. New York could figure, yeah, but I think it has to be Seattle for many reasons. I'll go into that, but there you go. The Route 91 to the harvest of the people in America and the blackouts.